Hello guys, today I am back with another video. Today I'll share my whole day experience, whole day summary. Okay, let's start. I will try to speak a little bit faster so that my English speaking fluency improves better than the yesterday. So let's start. So today was my working day. So I usually wake up at 8:15 p.m. But I when I was sleeping, I wake up a little bit and watch. I saw the watch, and I thought the time was 8:48 a.m. So I thought I am late for the I'll be late for the office. So what I did is I abruptly awake from the bed. Then I went to the washroom, then freshened myself. Afterwards I dressed myself. Then I come back to the dining room to complete my breakfast. After completing my after while I was taking my breakfast, I saw the watch, and I was confused that is the watch is something wrong, because in the watch it was showing that 7:55 7:55 a.m. So which means it is not yet 8 a.m. So what's wrong? So I checked my mobile phone's watch, which was also 7:55 a.m. So I was actually wrong when I saw the watch for the first time. It was not 8:48 a.m. It was actually 7:48 a.m. So it was my mistake that I mistakenly calculated the wrong number while I was in sleep mode. So there is nothing wrong, as since I wake up early. So I completed my breakfast early, and I had enough time. And so after completing my breakfast, I took rest on my bed. But I put an alarm on my phone at 8:55 a.m. so that I don't miss my office, so that I can wake up and go out from the home to the work, so that I don't get late for the office. So I fall asleep while I was resting on the bed, but due to the alarm, I wake up at 8:55 a.m. After waking up, I was already dressed, so I had no tension at all. So I put my bag and started preparing to go out from the home. So I used staircases to go out from the home, and after 2 minutes later I reached the bus stand. Then I entered, and then I get into the bus, which the bus name was maybe Victor Classic. The bus name may be Victor Classic. As usual day, the bus was not as crowded as usual day, so I was happy. But all the seats was not all the seats was booked already, except the last row. Last row was empty. So I went to the last row and sit there, and then I opened my headphone, noise cancelling headphone, and started listening the podcast, because I have two types of headphone. One is neckband and another is JBL noise cancelling earbuds. So I used to hear using the neckband, but neckband does not have any noise cancelling technology. So it disturbed me while I was listening podcast. So for that reason, I decided to use my JBL noise cancelling headphone. So I decided to use my JBL noise cancelling headphone. So I put my JBL noise cancelling earbuds on my ear, and I started listening to the podcast. While I was listening to the podcast, I searched for the good podcast, and as I told you yesterday that I will listen to the podcast episode of No One Saw It Coming by Mark Fennell. His episodes are very interesting, so I started listening to his podcast. So I started listening his podcast episode. The episode's topic was about how one man gunshot started World War One. So it was basically political topic. So I listened to the podcast carefully so that I don't miss anything. So I while I was listening, as like as usual day, I didn't fall asleep. I listened to the podcast with attentive mode, so I don't miss anything. So I listened to the podcast, and by listening to the podcast, after 22 minutes later, I reached to the Nutun Bazar bus stand. After reaching to the Nutun Bazar bus stand, I have to get off from the bus. I got off from the bus. After getting off from the bus, I have to cross an overbridge. And then I took a rickshaw to reach to my office. After 10 minutes later, I reached to my office using the rickshaw. The rickshaw fare was only 20 taka. So I used my rickshaw, used a auto rickshaw, and reached to my office. After reaching the office, I put punch on the punch machine, which is the attendance machine basically. So after punching on the punching machine, I entered the office and put my bag on the desk. Then went to the washroom, freshen myself, then get back to my desk again, and started my laptop, office laptop, and started working using the daily PMS tickets. So I worked until 12:55 a.m. Then at 12:55 p.m. Then at 1 p.m. I went to the masjid to complete the Zohar prayer. After completing the Zohar prayer, I get back to my office again, and I get back to my office again, and I went to the I get back to my office again, and I get back to my desk, and my colleagues was saying that let's go to the lunch for at fifth at fourth floor. So we usually lunch together so that our team bonding increases better than the previous day. So what I did is I went to the lunch with my colleagues. After 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 reaching to the fourth floor, we have to stand on a line to take the lunch from the catering service boys. So after standing on the line for a while, we took the lunch from the catering service boys. There was rice, chicken, and and um, and mesh, potato mesh. So after taking the lunch, I started searching for a empty table. After searching for a while, I found out that one of my colleague was sitting, and I selected that table, and sat on the table and started my lunch. Then after 10 minutes, I completed my lunch. While I was doing my lunch, we had a a nice conversation with we had a nice conversation with we had a nice conversation with our colleagues. We have talked with several topics such as uh, company food culture, previous organizations food culture, such as I was saying that Reeb organization, my previous organization's food culture was food quality was very good. So I ate the so I was discussed about other topics also. So we had a great conversation here. It was a fun conversation. After completing the lunch, we went to the basin and washed our hand using the hand wash. Then one of my colleague offered me, let's have a tea break at the downstairs. So I agreed with him and I went with him at the downstairs. There is a tea stall. We went there, but we didn't take tea. Instead, we take Coca-Cola. So we drink Coca-Cola. After drinking Coca-Cola, and we had a we had a conversation with we had a good conversation with our while we were drinking the Coca-Cola. In Bangla, we call it adda, but in English, we call it conversation, gossip. We had a gossiping, and while we had a gossiping while we were taking the Coca-Cola, we were drinking the Coca-Cola. After 5 to 10 minutes later, we completed drinking the Coca-Cola and get back to started getting back to our office, and we after 2 or 3 minutes later we get back to our office desk. After that we started working our daily task. That's it. After get daily task, I worked until 4:55 p.m. Then it was Asr prayer time. Afterwards, I started going to the masjid with one of my colleagues, whose name is Sifat. He is a very pious man. I and Sifat usually go to the masjid to complete prayer together. So I and Sifat went to the masjid and completed the Asr prayer. After completing Asr prayer, we get back to our office again. Then we started working again. I worked until Maghrib prayer, which was 6:30 p.m. 6:33 p.m. But we were already late. We were already late for the Jamaat. So after reaching to the masjid, we realized that we were already late because the Jamaat already started. So we rushed to the evolution room. We rushed to the evolution room and completed the Uju. After completing the evolution, we went to the Jamaat and we contributed to the Jamaat. And after completing the Maghrib prayer, we get back to the office again. After getting back to the office again, I worked for 15 minutes. After that, it was 7 p.m., which was already my office out time. Then I get out from the office using the punching machine. I punched the punching machine at 5 p.m. After punching, I get out from the office using the staircases. After 2 minutes later, I reached to the Saidnagar auto stand. There I started searching for a auto rickshaw, but I was unable to get auto rickshaw. Then I had to take auto, big size auto, where a lot of people sit, and so the fare is also very low, which is only 10 taka. But if you go using the auto rickshaw, the fare is 20 taka. So I used the big size auto rickshaw. Then after using it, after 5 to 10 minutes later, our auto rickshaws our auto rickshaws one wheel got punched got punched. There was a hole in the auto rickshaws wheel, so our auto rickshaw became disabled because of the wheel disability. So the auto rickshaw puller was saying that we have to get up from the auto rickshaw and walk the rest of the road. So we get off from the auto rickshaw and give the fare of 10 taka and started walking. And I had one of my colleague, so I talked with him and reached to the Nutun Bazar bus stand. After reaching to the Nutun Bazar bus stand, I immediately got a bus of which called is Raida. Raida bus is very good because it does not stop a lot. So I reached my home a lot faster than usual. So while I was sitting at the Raida bus, I started listening to the podcast again. But this time I opened my notebook, and while I was listening to the podcast, I started taking notes so that it helped me in the PTE listening PTE speaking module. Because in PTE speaking module there has two big module called summarized group discussion and retail lecture. So in the summarized group discussion and retail lecture, you have to take notes. So you have to improve your listening skill and note taking skill as well. So I decided to take notes while I commute to the work and home. So I while I was listening to the podcast, I took some notes, and it was a very fun to do. After 22 minutes later, I reached my home. I already said that Raida bus is very good. It does not stop a lot, so I had reached my home a lot faster than usual. After reaching my home, I saw my baby was uh, my baby was sleeping, and my wife was also sick. So after reaching to the home, I took shower. After completing shower, I took my dinner because it was already 9:35 p.m. It was already 9:35 p.m. It was already 9:35 p.m. So I took my dinner. After completing my dinner, I spent some time with my baby and my wife as well. And then I took the evolution and started preparing for the Isha prayer and completed my Isha prayer. While I was taking the Isha prayer, my baby was smiling at me because she looks strangely at my toupee. I don't know what is called in English that toupee cap. Uh, so that was it. My baby was smiling at me while I was doing my Isha prayer. After completing my Isha prayer, I spent some time with my baby and gave my baby to her grandmother. So her grandmother spent some quality time with her grandchildren. After that, I spent some time with my wife. My wife is sick, so I tried to help her. I helped her to complete to remove her sickness. After that, I get back to the dining room and started recording video because it will help me for PT speaking. That's it all for today, guys. After recording the video, what will I do is I'll open my laptop and started practicing from the APUni website, and inshallah and inshallah I will do better in the PT main exam, because it is now a bit difficult than the previous exam, because the score distribution and overall exam pattern has changed. So that's it guys, bye bye, see you tomorrow.